Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I privatized that live, to be honest. Because Sarah accidentally doxed herself. Hopefully no one got it. But beautiful intro music. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I was asked by a lot of my subs not to change the music. So yeah, welcome back. Hit thumbs up. It's a brand new live. Sierra, come back. Your name is okay now. The other one is privatized. You were not gonna get it, so go look. You won't get it. Hopefully, no one's gonna use that against her. That was a total mistake. You know what I mean? I that's why I put the overlay up even to protect her. But I mean, I had to take a look and I go, Sierra, your name is up there. But okay. Hmm. So welcome back, everybody. We were having a great, lovely live. Yeah, I will do anything to protect whoever I can. You like the intro music, cracking asses? A lot of my subscribers asked me. I was telling them I was getting a new intro, and they asked me not to change the music. Why I don't know, but it's a beautiful song. It is a beautiful thing. Um, you know, why was pink up to? Tara, what's she saying? See, Pink Roberta people got to realize she comes from the Ernie Shell community. She needs to stop if she's doing anything right now because there's no one in here arguing with anybody. Um, she's done nothing. Okay, that's fine. I was worried. She is very aggressive towards magpies. Okay. Hey, Lady Boom. Why have you not got a wrench? I thought Lady Boom had a wrench. Let me go and check, Lady Boom. Why that has happened, I don't know. 1 second, Lady Boom. Guys, bear with me. I gotta go back into YouTube Studios for a minute. Do you know what? I don't need to go into damn YouTube Studios. I just to wrench her up on the spot. Went to my own channel. Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, clear that. Okay, let me find her. Independent thinker. 1 minute, independent thinker. Um, I'm pretty sure she had a wrench. Man, I don't believe I took in anyone's wrenches unless I hit on something I shouldn't have had. But there's that back. Let me get on with it. Alright, Sarah, you ready to come up again now? Now that that's privatized, it is privatized. I just hope that people haven't, clocked onto it. I did put an overlay when I noticed something was not right. Okay. And that's one life gone down the drain now, isn't it? But anyway, we'll move on. Hey Daniel, sports highlights. How are you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're well. Wait, what's going on? Oh my god, you can't stop with the bullshit. What's going on? Yeah, Magpie probably edited it. I do believe it's under 6 hours. Hey Tara.
Hey, Susan. Listen, Lady
Hi,
Boom did do
Tara.
something. Not Lady Boom. I'm sorry, Lady Boom. Pink Birdo did do something. She
What's she
wants
do?
Magpie's wrench taken.
Well, that's
First
not gonna
comment,
happen.
that's what she wants. Okay? That's
Why?
all.
What's going on?
Nothing was going on at all.
So what? I don't
She
understand.
just
What?
came in, and that was the first message. That was it. You see,
Okay, then
you could see up here, everybody was having a great time. There was
just
no
ignore it.
arguing.
Just ignore it.
Okay, but now you have Purple going. She did nothing.
But she did. She
She
said it
did.
on the other live. Take Purple's range, or not Purple's range. Take
Pink.
Magpie's wrench.
yes. And I just told her to stop it.
Just, just stop. Like it's silly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. It's retarded.
No, Purple. I think she said it before you came in, hon. But she did say it nevertheless. But it's on the other live, which is privatized now. So yeah. Hey Jenna.
All right. Have a good evening.
Yeah,
I'll still
you
be in
too,
chat,
Sarah.
but
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat dinner.
Have a good night,
All right.
Tara.
Bye, Sierra.
Someone's always gotta say. Someone's always gonna do something, right?
I know. She did on her on the other live, Susan. You addressed it already. Yeah, I did address it already. I told her that's not happening. So leave it. Just leave it at that. The level of heat and anger you have is concerning. It's all directed at Magpie. That's weird. I mean, Lady Boom, what are you talking about? I mean, you do this a lot in other people's chats as well. Not Lady Boom, Pink Roberto. Lady Boom, I'm sorry for calling out your name. You got it wrong. Hey CJ, Max, how you doing, lovely? Hey Bagel Dolly, how you doing, my lovely UK friend?
Hi, everyone. Can everyone please just like chill and get along? We were having a good time earlier.
Yeah, I know. I've seen her do it a few times. She gets into these funny ways. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it slide to be honest. She mentioned it once on the other live, which is privatized right now. But no, me, the clip channel's probably already got that.
Oh no, are you serious?
Yeah, they probably have. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Hi, Michelle E.
It's not Lady Boom. Lady Boom is a sweetheart. Um. Well, I hope no one got it. I did put an overlay when you were trying to fix it. I didn't think that you would come up under your real name.
I don't know how that happened.
Right. I just hope the clip channels don't have it.
I know. I said something to my daughter, and she was like, "Okay."
Don't worry about it. It's on my behalf. It's privatized. But whether someone else got it or not, I don't know.
Star said a clip channel wouldn't do that to Sierra, in my opinion.
Probably not. I don't believe Pooh would do it anyways. No, I don't think so.
Okay, thanks, Chris.
Other idiots will probably do it just because you're on my channel, but it's all right.
Oh, okay. Hi, Georgette. Hi, Pixie. Hi, CJ. Hi, Heather. Hi, Iris. Everyone, welcome in.
This second live, guys, please hit the thumbs up because we're starting all over again now.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Pink Bow.
Susan, it will be fine. Just keep going and do
No,
not
no,
bring it up anymore and give
yeah,
it.
don't
Yeah,
attention.
exactly.
Hi, Dree. Hi, Rocco.
Welcome back in, everybody. Susan, if I hit the like again, I'll. You're, don't worry, hater, sparkles love. Hit the like again, guys. We're starting all over again now. Forget the other live. You don't even get paid for that now. Oh well.
Lady Boom, can you unblock my friend Cracking Asses? She mods with you at Traders. Peter.
She's not blocked. Yeah, Peter, you're coming in late. She's not blocked. Susan, you can delete that part, but and put it back up. Yeah, yeah, I will. Purple. Yeah, because it's under the 4 hour mark. I think. Yeah, I think we're running into 2 hours and something. So I think I can edit that out and put the live back up again and get paid at least for the live.
I'm Addison.
Yeah, that's what
Hi,
I'll do with
Purple.
that. Turkey Derby is happening. Some great
Not for
outfits, hats.
anyone watching. I was watching it while I was doing things. I was watching it.
No, Madison, I don't take it that way. I believe that she's trying to help me because I lost nearly 3 hours of a live. And on the lives alone, we get paid for the lives alone. If no one sent you $1, we get paid for the lives alone. And of course, the part of being on YouTube is wanting to get some big payment. And it actually helps me because, I do, I'm on limited means and, you know, it helps. I never use the money to myself. The YouTube money, I never use that. I always give it to my son. So losing a life like that is kind of like, whoa, that kind of way. But it had to be done.
Hi, Pam. How are you? Roxy. Lady Boom.
Yeah, welcoming everybody again. I appreciate y'all coming in here.
Madison, just let
support
Madison,
my channel.
just let it fly. Don't even worry about it. Just
Please appreciate every single one of you supporting my channel.
please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Helps the algorithms.
Yeah, no, I got some helpful tips. Susan doesn't need this right now, guys. Please don't fight in chat. Please don't.
Everyone was getting along earlier.
Yeah, everyone was fine. Please, guys, don't fight in chat. I, please. Look, I've lost a lot of subs. I lost a lot of subs. I lost a lot of members.
Exactly, stars. Let's everyone
I
be
mean, if anything,
sure.
this channel is and not where I would expect it to be at this point in my life. I mean, losing a bunch of subs and then losing a bunch of memberships on top of that, you know. Just think about that when you're a single person on your own, you know what I mean? You're on here to try and make a quick buck so you can give it to your son. That's where it goes. It doesn't go to me. Actually, in fact, I never kept a penny from YouTube. I've always sent it other places. Hey Lily, how are you doing, lovely?
Hi, Lily, hun. Hi, Christy. Hi, Psychosocial.
Susan, look at the old crew back again, yeah. And if someone doesn't like somebody,
Just
you
ignore
know,
them.
just
Just
block them. You have the power.
yeah, you do.
Block them. We don't have to. You won't see each other's comments. You know, it's that easy. Susan, as your subscriber, uh, did not change when I look at things how you are. What?
Hi,
Yeah,
Eric.
okay. I'm doing really okay. I've been through
Purple. Just let it roll off. Let it roll off. You, like a duck. You know, water off a duck's back. Don't even. I wouldn't even pay any attention to it. Pam said she just blocked hers. They were getting on my nerves.
I used to use an excuse for Susan, Susan, to leave Susan's. Please don't. Um, yeah.
Exactly, Magpie. That's what I do.
I'm going to the generic gym now. Oh well, okay, Lily, going to the gym, hon. See, over in Australia, they're in the morning time right now. Where's that? We're in the night time. So a lot of the Australian folks are getting up and doing their early morning stuff.
Wow. As I was told before, it takes two people to argue, two people to fight. If one person ignores the other one, how that person just gonna fight with themselves or argue with themselves?
No need to allow yourself to be a victim when you can just ignore them.
Exactly.
Exactly. Ignore if you're just block each other, guys, if you have to. I mean, please. Because I had enough this year. I mean, I had so many problems I don't even talk about on YouTube. I don't bring it to YouTube at all. You know why? Because there'll be every fucking hole in the world punched into that one. You know?
Hey, name gonna go to bed because of Jenna, Shining, and Iris and Charlie Girl. Hmm?
That is Tara joking.
Oh, okay.
Rocco, I don't have your Discord link. I genuinely don't.
Hi, Dictum.
I think Magpie can. She's a moderator. She could probably drop it. Susan, we are your true friends. Some people just want to have control of others who don't agree with some people.
What
Said,
somebody says and does. Yeah.
but these people know me a long time. Pink Roberto, I kind of know you from I don't know a couple of months ago. Hell, I know Purple way longer than you. So, and I do ask people to leave Purple alone. I don't want World War III happening here on YouTube because it can easily happen. And I don't think that I want that. I know I don't want that. So I'm asking people to understand me when I'm saying that enough is enough already. Okay? I don't come on here for people to be arguing or fighting. I don't want this. Yeah, I no Pink Roberto, I believe that too. But you gotta understand, I don't want any arguments with anybody. And there's friends are in here who I know since probably the time I started my channel as well. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of people I know in this chat right now have been here since around the start of my channel. So, but that's not just that. I mean, right, Georgette, that's right. I mean, I've been around YouTube before I even started the channel. Even at that point, you're right. Um, I'm not wanting any trouble or anyone to poke holes at anybody. I just don't want it, guys. My God, if I come on and told you so much stuff, what's going on with me right now, whereas it comes to my health, you would be shocked. You would really would be shocked. But I don't. At the moment, it's got to sink in first for me. Until I'm ready to talk about that, I'm not going to. And it's not a mental health crisis. I'm fine. Seriously, I'm fine there. I've fixed my mental health, and then my physical health plays up. You know what I mean? It's just really. But I try to wake up every day and try to do the best I can be. You know what I mean? And I just want to reiterate right now, I am not saying I have cancer. I never said the word cancer. Because, I don't want these motherfuckers to get that wrong neither. Lots of us have all been together for a very long time. Lots of us. Um, Hell, I know Tara from way back before I ever even had a channel. I know Roxy, and I knew NJ Robin, Rocco. I knew all these people. Betty Boo, 100%. Lily, she went under another name. She was Buzzkill at one time. Um, so yeah. Hashtag all subscribers matter. Yes, they do, and that's why we're trying to treat everybody with respect. Yes, the Molly days, Georgette, right? I know she's back on YouTube again as well. She has a channel called Go Harder. She is a bang debating, but look, I don't really give a shit. She can do what she wants. Um, she's never going to get monetized, obviously. We can ignore the fact, though. What are you talking about, Pink Roberto? See, there you are, starting shit on my chat, man. What's wrong with you? There is no one saying anything about anybody. I
Pink.
won't allow it.
Okay, can everybody just? Everyone's getting along. Can
It's only
everyone
one
just?
person, and she's known to start shitting other people's chats.
What's the
I've always
problem?
enjoyed Susan singing back on MGL's channel. If there you go, look, imagine that.
What's the
Me
problem?
and Molly Goliath used to be up there singing on her backup channel. Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna make Susan mad, and she's gonna end up deleting you or blocking you. So you need to chill. Pink Berto.
Purple is not asking you to come in here on White Knight for her. Purple can handle her own, let me tell you that. I know Purple in a long time, and I know she's able to handle her own. If she's something to say to anybody, she's going to get on that damn panel. But you know what, Roberta, you're just talking crap right now. Well, stay chill then. Please stay
Yeah,
chill.
just chill. Just if somebody doesn't like someone, just ignore them. If you don't like someone can't argue with themselves, and someone can't fight with themselves. Takes two. Someone has to be the bigger person.
There you go now. So you're starting Sierra at this point. There is no one saying anything wrong about anyone in the chat. Pink Roberto is starting shit. And let me tell you one thing, Purple can hold her own, Pink Roberto. Let me tell you that right now. And I'm not gonna leave you destroy the friendship I have with her neither. So stop it. Okay? Just stop. Pink Roberto or some shit. I'm just gonna call her Pink. Fuck it.
Exactly, stars. Please just everyone be respectful to Susan, please. It is her channel and that's what she wants. Everybody just to chill and get along, and that's what was going on earlier.
She's just I don't know if everyone was fine that she came in. I'm not being rude or anything like that, but yeah, she's not been around since you for the first lives on your PTSD. Yeah, a lot of people have. Even Lily up there was called Buzzkill at one point, but you know, and Robin, NJ Robin. I remember NJ Robin, Tara, Kim. They all come from MGL's channel. They did, but they have their own thing going on now. But we all know each other since then.
Pink Bow, you don't get a deserving opinion on Magpie. You've been here mere months. Magpie has supported Susan for years and never wavered 100. You make yourself sound silly. Why
She's
isn't
only in
someone
here to
timing
cause
her out?
trouble.
I don't think Susan wants anyone timed out. I don't know. Do you, Susan? Dictum wants a link, Susan, please.
1 minute.
Exactly, Stars. Okay, Pink, can you just just chill and just ignore it? Something's bothering you?
Actual factual, Katie, you know Pink Roberta or whatever, you know she causes shit everywhere she goes. I mean, she was on her channel and actually insulted her too. She does it with Purple Phoenix, Mama T, and Susan. Yeah.
Okay, so we've asked them to be nice. I mean, that it's Susan's channel, it's her call.
You're out me. Ah.
She's 23-year-old child and wants to play with big girls. Roxy.
Okay, you can turn it off, Dictum.
Hi,
No, no, you're not.
Susan.
How are you doing?
Hello.
You're doing
Hey,
lovely.
Dixon. Hey, Sierra.
Hi.
How you doing?
I
Fine, how you
can't
doing?
see
Good.
Pink Birdo. Go ahead.
So, okay, so Pink Birdo is very possessive. I guess she's possessive and obsessive, and she gets fixated on certain issues or topics that have to do with conflict regarding a channel holder and somebody that she does not like in your chat. So I just came in here. I don't know the whole story, but I have seen this pattern many, many, many times where she will have an issue with somebody in a chat and she just starts just raising hell about it, and people tell her to stop. I know
Yes.
moderators and many different channels are so sick of it, and she gets like very mad and she'll start saying, you know, you don't listen to me, you listen to them. And, you know, then she'll try to ask you to block her. And it's just a big drama thing. And she did it to Purple Phoenix last week. And she has done that with me. I'm not lying to you at all. I have no reason to lie. This is I mean, Dictum has seen it. I'm sure other people have seen it as well. So, yeah.
We have, well, Katie and I think that Katie and we both have established relationships.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
are known for having specific, you know, kind of a temperament. And I guess we're kind of, you know, we're known in the community. And I think that, you know, while I have done really super dickhead stuff, I think that, you know, other than that, and I'm not setting it aside, anything like that, aside from that horrific situation, I think I pretty have a reputation for being probably pretty logical, even tempered, even, you know, to the point of being annoying. So I guess I kind of felt like, you know, you know, Pink Bird, the community is very welcoming. We're very welcoming, and we like to see new people. The thing is, though, is you're kind of stepping a little bit out of line with the social kind of unspoken social rules. You're stepping over the line. It's easy to tell lies.
Yeah, her comments are not going to make any sense.
I know. She's done that to me
Like
when I was arguing with someone, and she like jumped in the middle of the argument and she started saying all this stuff that didn't have anything to do with the situation at hand. It was very uncomfortable. And I blocked her after that because, yeah.
And she says
So,
horrible things to Katie on her channel.
But Susan, like I said before, like I mean, it takes two, regardless. Fighting, arguing. If you just ignore someone, what, they're gonna fight and argue with
But you
themselves?
can't ignore because she's upsetting the whole channel.
Well,
Well, I
it's
can ignore
but
somebody.
so I mean, I came in on my because I'm just silly. Like I kind of like want to see what she's saying because she has me blocked, and all I see in comments are like, "Pink Bow, stop it, stop it, stop it."
Right.
So I'll go in on my
Oh,
other account so I can look at what she's saying, and it's
so you can see
always
what
the
she's
same
saying.
exact thing. And she definitely oversteps her boundaries as far as trying to. She gets fixated on trying to persuade you to feel a way about somebody. So I
Right.
don't even know if she was doing that today, but I'm assuming that.
She was. She
Okay,
was.
so yeah, she was doing that with another,
Another
and
creator.
she's done it with me, to me, with Mama T.
My God.
So, like, it's silly, and you know, it's
Well, maybe you know what? Maybe there's something going on with her. Maybe we need to have some type of empathy, sympathy for her.
I
you know,
think my understanding is that this has happened over an extended period of time.
right.
And so that's my understanding, is that it's had, it's been going on for quite a while. And I wanted, and I hope it's okay, Katie, I was hoping that you could kind of help me, express to her, some more, I guess, effective, uh, some more effective boundaries. I'm not always 100% really on it. So I was hoping that that is something that we could do together, and
Sure.
maybe get Pink Bow on, kind of get her on the straight and narrow, or
You know what?
everybody block her.
She does not like me. She thinks that I'm stalking her, which is hilarious. I don't-
Right. She just read that funny enough.
Well,
Well, what
Pink
about
Bow, I
this?
asked Katie to come up here with me because
I'm not stalking anybody.
she has a
I'm
lot.
like too busy to stalk people. Okay, like no.
Yeah,
But
I have a
What
hard
about
time
if?
nailing Katie
Susan, what
down.
about if we ask her to come on panel and
She
hear?
She
is gonna
won't.
come on panel.
I don't
She
think
Mhm.
will
she
come on
will.
panel. Okay.
I
She
don't think that
doesn't
she will.
panel. She gets very angry in the chat, and if a lot of you all can't see her, it's because she has you blocked.
Well,
I'm
I
not.
blocked
I
Pink
think it is
Bow
funny,
because
Pink Bow, because you don't ever take accountability for the stuff that you say. And Ross was on Purple's panel last week and you were accusing me of all kinds of stuff.
oh
And
yeah.
I was debunking that over and over again. I even came up and played the video of when I didn't know her at all. And she came over to my live and was like threatening me in my chat. And I was so confused. But she doesn't like me. She doesn't like the panel. I've never done anything to
The
her.
nicest guy in the world. She has me blocked here and on other channels. I don't know. I'm in the what can't see. Okay. She can't see what she's writing. Well, I'll put it up there for you. Don't worry
She
about
has
that.
me blocked here on another channel. I
Who
think
was
I
No
saying that
one's
they were being
threatening
threatened?
you,
I'm
so stop
confused.
that.
hardly ever interacted with her, so I guess she did me a favor.
I she came over and told me to watch my step, that she's gonna tell Mama T all this stuff, that she like was gonna send her all the I have the whole lot. I don't delete any of my lives, and I don't lie. I don't need to lie. I'm pretty. Dick Tim has seen me.
Sure,
I'm pretty straightforward. But
Pixie Tutor, yeah.
Yeah,
I can make that rule. She's my mods blocked, I do believe, as well.
mhm. But
I only lie to
Purple.
Matthew because he freaks me out.
Purple
I
was very frustrated with her the other day, and
Yeah, you're not.
it was for no reason, really. It was because she was either freaking out about crime sleuthing or somebody else. Somebody that she doesn't like was in the chat.
telling all
And
of the
I mean,
entire
if you guys don't believe me,
well, you know, Pink Birdo, you are more than welcome to come up here and,
That's
you
what
know,
that's what I
tell your
suggested.
side of the story. But as things stand, we can only speak to our experience of what it's like to be in a chat with you. And it's, you know, people don't want to be around you. Does that
she
mean
was saying to, I have somebody sent me screenshots of this, and she was saying to Mama T, so me and Mama T, when I first came into the community, I came in through Ghost and Peachy. And so I was like just automatically, I guess, seen as a mean girl or whatever, like with Nick, and I
Yeah.
wasn't. But they saw me as that, and so Mama T was rude to me and was just, you know, they didn't like me because of Nick, and so her and I like went back and forth a little bit, like nothing huge for, I mean, nothing crazy or anything like that, but that ended months ago. Like her and I went back and forth and we're just kind of like bitchy to each other like once or twice on our lives, and then, you know, we've moved on. And this was in like January, and 2 days ago Pink Bow was in Mama T's chat telling her that she shouldn't forgive me because of all the stuff I did. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know. But if y'all don't believe me, those lives are still up. The chats are still up, so you can go see for yourself. But trust me, Berto, I am not stalking you, girl. I am not stalking you.
You know, and Pink Bow, here's the reality of this situation. And I think there's a good chance this happens in all the communities, that people who have been around when you have made different kinds of mistakes, they are going to bring it up and they are going to throw it in your face. They are going to drag you for it. So that leaves you with a choice, you know, that leaves you with a choice. It leaves the people around you with a choice. Either they can drop it and move on, or if it was exceptionally bothersome to them, then they're going to keep coming after you about it. So you gotta, I mean, it's just suck it up, buttercup. You know, now I'm not saying you don't have a right to defend yourself, but yeah,
it's more or less like her just being
pointless to complain.
The complaining. Because I mean, it's like Purple likes crime sleuthing. Okay, everybody has their own opinion about her. But Purple likes her. Okay, she's a mod over there for her. And just it gets so annoying, like whether or not you hate or love crime sleuthing, Pink Birdo is in the chat just constantly like just complaining and trying to tell Purple about what she thinks and how she needs to go and this and that, and maybe one day she'll see what she's talking about and she doesn't listen to her and all that. It's just crazy. But
well, I mean, I think that as far as friends go, crime sleuthing and Purple are an exceptionally good match. So I would say that you need to step back, Birdie. It's just clueless stories about me all the time. I don't know any stories about you, Pink Bow. I'm speaking to what you are writing here. That's what I'm focused on, because honestly, I blocked you after I was kind of bickering back and forth with Purple, and you like made some strange accusation about me, like, yeah, and was just like, I can't remember what it was, but it was very odd, and it was just like, I'm not even messing with this lady. So that's fine, Pink Bow. If you don't expect us to understand, that's fine. Please stop dragging it through people's chats. I mean, you're even wrecking Purple's chat. And it's kind of, yeah, it's, you know, it's actually above and beyond.
I have my chat blocked, to be quite honest, so that's why I'm highlighting everything she's saying, because they're asking me in chat. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm highlighting what she's saying because a lot of people can't see what she's even saying.
Right.
Yeah,
You
they're
have to
probably,
highlight.
Katie and I, well, I'm probably talking weird stuff to the chat, but I can't see Pink Bow otherwise.
I think,
Good
you know,
point.
with
Well
her
played,
not,
Roxy.
sorry.
Good point. So anyway, I guess, well, I can't see her.
I'm highlighting them.
Pink Bow, you're
It's kind of like,
you are
yeah.
more divisive.
And I'm
You're
not
more
laughing at it. I'm just
divisive
laughing
than
at how
Purple.
ridiculous
I
this
mean,
is.
it's like throwing an M80 into a pond with you. I mean, it's just wow. I mean,
And,
you create
you
more
know,
pandemonium. I mean,
I,
even in Purple's chat and her chat, it's like
mhm.
I don't know, it's a free for all over there. And you're just, wow. Just, yeah. Pink Bow, you gotta,
Right. And Jay is totally
yeah.
correct.
I
Like,
mean,
it's a respect thing. It's a
I've
total
heard,
respect thing.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that NJ's totally right. It's a respect thing. And Pink Bow, you know, when we're trying to convey something to you, I haven't raised my voice at all. Nobody's raised their voice. The fact that you get so defensive and then you take it to a whole different level. Nobody is trying to make you feel a certain way. Like, that has nothing to do with the conversation at hand. And you refuse to ever like self-reflect, have any kind of introspection, and like see it from someone else's point of view. That, I think that's the main problem. So
Yeah, you choose how you feel, or at least I think that you do. You choose how you feel and you choose how you're going to react to others. And Katie and I are trying to be very nice and be empathetic, but also be direct, because it's like you're not getting it, and you're really creating a lot of havoc in chats that don't even, I mean, it's above and beyond. I don't even, it's shocking how much havoc you create in Purple's chat. Like, what was that, last week or the other day?
It's
I think
been
she
a
like
bunch of times.
chewed up 2 hours.
Yes, yep. I had to come up and show the video because she was saying I was lying about her threatening me in my chat, and so I had to go up there and show the video of her doing that. And then it was like,
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I think that Pink Birdo, if you cannot like look at it from other people's point of view, I mean, there's a reason why all of us are saying the exact same thing. You know what I
Pink
mean?
Birdo, but the thing is I thought that you liked Purple, and you're not listening to what she says, and she's telling you to cut it the fuck out, but you're not. You're keeping going. So if you are such a friend and you like Purple so much, you can't really say that you only listen to what important people say. I guess maybe Purple isn't important. Is that?
I mean,
Yeah.
didn't she say the other day to Jill and Purple and who else was up there that she didn't care about them and stuff? I don't remember, but yeah, she got kind of nasty with them. But
I mean, it doesn't matter to me if you don't care about my point of view. I'm still going to get up here and say it. Doesn't,
and you are allowed to do that too. You have a right to do that too, but you refuse to ever like, you want to argue and like insult us, but you never want to like have a conversation about what the problem is.
It's like this whole thing about whether or not we're important. Like, to me, it seems like it's off topic.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't ever like get to the.
Does that make sense? Like, she kind of goes this other place, like she's arguing with someone else. Does that make? I don't. Yeah.
So you want? Okay, so
hold
on. Let me take this dictate. Hold on. So Pink Birdo, you want us to leave Purple out of this, correct? That's what you're saying. How come when she asks you, Purple asks you, to leave crime sleuthing or leave somebody out of it. You refuse. You can't have it both ways. It's a little bit hypocritical. You know, if you want respect, you have to give respect.
Cass, you're not going to get blocked. No one's getting blocked. Well, apart from Pink Birdo, if she keeps carrying the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
Has that thing? No, it doesn't have anything to do with it, Pink Bow.
That's our
What we're
point.
saying is we're giving you an example of your hypocrisy. So now, do you want to accept responsibility for your hypocrisy, or do you want to keep behaving the way that you are behaving?
It's just
Does
not
that
right.
make sense?
The whole chat was absolutely lovely here today, chumming it up, enjoying each other, and of course I'm highlighting these because she has a lot of my people blocked.
I don't
She
even
can
know what we're talking about.
shit, and I told her don't talk about purple, leave purple alone. You know, I'm a moderator for purple too, and I don't want anyone talking about her. I don't. This is a different channel, people. Pink Burrow. We don't talk about people like that. We don't. And you're just bringing
Yeah.
up
Who was she having an issue with in here?
she was having
Who
an
the
issue
hell
with me
knows?
first, and then she
The
started
entire
some
chat.
subscribers.
Hmm.
Now these people don't even know her,
Right.
and they're really good people, and
Mhm.
she's just like started laying into them for no good reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. With Magpie.
Yeah,
I like
well,
Magpie. What did she
I
do?
do too. I don't.
I did nothing.
And she always see, like, this is the point, like, case in point, you know, she has issues with all the good people, so that should be enough of a sign that,
Right?
you know. But
Who has issues with all the good people? Magpie?
Magpie's a sweetheart.
Magpie did nothing to her, and she just started laying in on her for no good reason.
I think that Magpie is direct, and she also, I admit that Magpie sometimes asks uncomfortable questions, but they're questions that need to be asked. So I think that she is I think that she's really good for the community, even though some people don't like her uncomfortable questions.
Well, the way I
Someone's got
say
to
it,
do it, though.
not everybody's going to like you. You
Right.
know, it's just the way it is. I mean, Katie, Kate. I'm pretty sure you have your people. Some people probably don't like you.
Oh,
I know.
girl, there's like an army of them, girl.
Yeah, I know there's some idiot over here in the UK. Yeah,
I am definitely not everybody's cup of tea at all, but I respect that about people. And you know, everybody is always allowed in my chat. I have no problem debating. I have no problem with people disagreeing. I just don't want people doxing or doing weird shit. That's my rule. Like, don't dox or do weird shit, or else you're going to get timed out for a day. Maybe we can try again tomorrow.
Now, see, what is she saying here? Oh my God, y'all got to be kidding me. Like, this ridiculous things y'all come up with. What did we come up with?
Should I go get Mama T?
Stuff because not anyone can.
But that was like, wasn't that like 10 minutes ago?
Yeah. And my laughing is you're not going to be able to control when someone laughs.
Yeah, I think it seems like sometimes you genuinely find stuff funny, and sometimes it seems like you might be a little bit anxious, or might be one of those little bit uncomfortable laughs. But anyway, I guess Pink Bow is going to continue down this nonsensical path. I don't understand why she's these things
We are
that
so over ourselves. We're not even up here. Like, what the hell? What?
I don't
Like,
understand.
I'm laughing because this is just so ridiculous. I can't. I don't know.
I'm so confused. Can you?
Mm.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about. It's like she's in a different conversation.
Yeah. We're not putting words in your mouth for what? What?
We don't know what you're talking about. See, that's what she does. She says things that aren't happening. Oh, she's gaslighting. I'm so dumb. There we go. I got it. Now I got it. Got it. Sorry. It took me a hot minute. That's what it is. She's trying to yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Oh,
I mean, yeah, we are confused, or at least I'm confused because I don't even understand.
Not no more now, Tara.
Magpie, that's been addressed. I mean, oh, that sounded really Magpie. Somebody help you with that. There we go. But yeah, so yeah, I was hoping that maybe we could help with this situation.
No, Rocco, I did.
No, I think Pinkbo, I think we've, or at least I feel like I feel like I've finally, that it's like you're trying to take control of the conversation and gaslight. Definitely. I think you're gaslighting.
Yes, she really is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now that I told the entire chat that she's trying to gaslight us, the rest of your time should go well here tonight. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's my opinion, and we'll see how many people block you. Most people
she's
don't
probably
like
going to
be
block
gaslit.
first. She's a blocker.
Well, she's blocked most of my chat, to be honest. That's why I keep
Yeah.
highlighting.
That's why I have to go over on my other account because all I see in the chat is like, Pink Birdo, stop it, stop, calm down, stop, stop, stop. So I'm like, what's she saying? I have to know what she's saying.
Well, where's I was reading.
Lovely. Pink Birdo starting her bullshit again, Heidi, if you're wondering what's going on right now.
I'm going to see where Mama T is.
I'm highlighting stuff because most of my chat can't see what she's saying.
I'm going to message Mama T and I'm going to be
Send
in
her
the
over
chat.
here.
But thank you for letting me up and have a really good rest of your day. If you all aren't doing anything later, Ghost is going to be live. And yeah, it's going to be a little Saturday night thingy over there if anyone wants to come by.
Yeah, I just hide back in the bushes. I'm in there. There's one of the mods in there that I don't get along with, so I just hide back in the bushes.
Okay.
So
all right.
Hopefully I don't get ticks on myself.
Yeah. If y'all later have time, stop by.
So, okay. Well, I hope somehow magically everything works out with Birdie. So don't let her stress you out.
Dropped. Sierra dropped. I didn't even notice she was gone.
Yeah, I don't know where she went.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope we didn't offend her.
No, I don't think so.
So, well, I'm gonna hop down too. I hope that things get better with Pink Bow.
I hope so. She's just bringing up silly
needed to be.
That shouldn't be talked about. She's bringing up, she's trying to put a wedge in between me and Purple when that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Pink Purple, you're on 2 clicks from me and blocked. And if you get blocked on my channel, let me tell you, girl, I don't take anyone out of a block list for nobody.
You've reached the bottom of the barrel.
No.
That sounds bad. If you can wear out Susan's, if you can wear out her patience, I mean, you've really, really hit bottom. So, okay. Yeah, you've really hit bottom.
Yeah, Heidi, she is.
Yeah.
No, fuck it. I'm blocking her now. I don't need to put up on her. If she's most of the chat, She's most of the chat blocked anyways. So now she's gone. Enough to know.
Jill is laughing at what she did to you. She's not in here. Where is she? I don't know where she is. I don't care who. Jill's unpleasant and kind of screechy. So,
Well,
but
not going to
that's,
talk about Jill, but once again, I blocked her too.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I was wondering that somebody said that she's laughing. It's like, where is she laughing? Well, yeah, cracking asses. I saw her, but then she got
Yeah,
blocked.
I was getting wind of what she was saying in chat, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I said to my mods, I block only me, so no one
Okay.
else can get blamed for anything. I mean, other than that,
Yeah.
you
So,
know, that's two people now I blocked.
but so I hope things get a little bit I hope they
Yeah,
get
the
better.
chat was absolutely fantastic, and that was really nice until she came in and started her going after people, and then she even had past blocked. I mean, come on, who blocks past? My
Have
God,
you ever seen what happens when someone throws a stick of dynamite in a pond?
right? It blows up, right?
It blows up, but all the fish float to the top.
Right.
That's kind of how Pink Birdo is to a chat. That's
Yeah,
the way I
I just don't
imagine
want
her.
it in there, so I just removed it. So I don't. She got enough chances. I know Purple is a lot more patience than me. I understand that, but I'm trying to keep things on the even. You know, I don't want any trouble from anybody. I don't want any crap. I don't. And she's in here and she's starting for nothing. Absolutely nothing at all.
Yeah, she's being the dynamite in the pond, killing all the
Right.
fish. So, well, I hope your chat and your proverbial fish get a little bit better this
Yeah.
evening now that Pink Bow is gone.
Well, I'm sorry, I had to block her.
Yeah.
And one
So,
more other person.
yeah, this is supposed to be a fun channel.
And we were having fun. And what happened was, Sierra came up on a different device and her full name was showing. So I turned up my banner, but that's probably clipped already, to be honest. But I had to
I wouldn't.
do
That's not
another
something
live.
I would have gotten because it's not really.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
that privatized that live, and I did another live. So
yeah, I would. That's not something that I would have clipped. It's not very fun.
I hope no one got it. I mean, really, I mean, she don't deserve that. She only comes on panel with me.
So, corn dogs. My dogs, they're great, but I'm not going to bore everybody with stories about my dogs. But they are doing very well. They still don't like each other, so we're still have to do a crate and rotate until we can get everybody integrated into the pack. And so that's about it as far as the dogs go. It's probably more than you needed to know, but you asked a question. So, but I'm gonna hop down.
All right, Dictum.
Yeah, I've got stuff I'm working on, and
All
I
right,
got
yeah.
a video that I'm working on. So I got to get back to that. Okay.
All right, no problem, honey. You take care.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, hon. I'm the same, Susan. I avoid conflict. Yes, 100%. There's Sierra back again. I'll drop a link for her. She's under her proper name. Um, n- two clip channels already said they're not going to clip you, Sierra, love. Are you popping in now, Iris? No worries, love. Not to worry. I blocked Pink Roberto, whatever she wants to call her name. She's just going after everyone in chat. And not only that, then she'd have the chat blocked. And Katie came up and explained her ways, and no. And she's probably going to go Say to Purple, well, I blocked her. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. At the end of this, my channel, I don't need anyone coming in, starting any bullshit here. I'm not in the mood for that. Yeah, Pam, I mean, look, me and Purple get on fine. There's no issues. And I don't need Pink Roberto starting bullshit. I don't need it. Don't worry, Sierra. I'll drop you a link. You're under your proper account. The other live is privatized, just so you know. She gets on your nerves. Yeah, Pam, you don't need that with your blood pressure, sweetheart. You don't. And I'm surprised Jill had the audacity to come in here. You know, I got screenshots on Jill going rogue on me. I mean, really? Yeah, Jill, I have screenshots on you, honey. You went totally rogue on me and started deleting all my people. So yeah, you're on the block list and you probably will never come off it. I literally have zero tolerance for that bullshit. I know Purple has patience of an angel, to be quite honest, when it comes to it, but my temperament is a tad bit different. That's all. You tried. Blame Katie. She's blocked right now. I'm not leaving her upset in my chat. Enough's enough, and we don't need it. Hmm. But we appreciate you coming up and telling us all about her. So it just wasn't people in chat. You have seen the same thing people in chat have experienced. Jill went totally rogue on me the other night and started blocking everyone inside my chat. I was sent on the screenshots. I have them, which is quite. I was totally shocked. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, no, I took win and dig a bunch of people out of and she was laughing about it too at the same time. Yeah. Did you say you had to start your live? Yeah, I had to start another live over because um Sierra made a mistake and came up under her real name, but I privatized that live, so this is a completely new live. That's it. Yeah, Iris, mods should not do anything on emotion. They should not. I mean, they should be there for the channel and what's correct. I mean, if she did that on purpose, channel, she would be blocked straight away. I would never do that, no matter what. I would never do that. Yeah, no, I'd start over a new live. And Heidi, that's when let me check Sierra's name for you. Yeah, she's all right. Um, that's
Hi, Susan. I had an emergency. Sorry.
not to worry.
You
I hope
saw what I
everything's all
said?
right. No, I hope everything's all right. Is everything all right?
I sent you a message.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
That's why I had to get off fast.
Okay, not to worry. I didn't even know you were gone because I was talking to Katie and Dictum, so to speak,
Right.
about
Right.
and I just feel that I kept Pink Roberto here. She would keep continue on doing what she's doing, and I just don't feel that people want that. I mean, before we did a second live, so to speak,
Yeah.
Everyone was having a great time. There was no problems. And I certainly did put in place, there's no nickname call in.
Right.
Call someone by their name, call them by their name, like Iris Rainbow and things. You know what
Right.
I mean? Or Lady Boom, you know?
Right. But you know what? I mean, I don't know. I felt bad. That's
All
why I
right,
was
Robin,
saying,
turn off the camera, love.
hey, Robin.
Hello. I come up to talk to both of you, but I want to talk to Sierra since she lives in Boston area. Boston, how you say it? Boston.
Boston.
Boston. Yeah, I'm from New Jersey, so I get picked on about the coffee all the time. Um, but Susan, stop talking about that because most people on YouTube don't know what happened. So if you keep talking about what happened, why you do the new live, old live, people will know. It's like putting out like a news mega, a newsreel, talking
Yeah.
about it. Here's what happened.
But you know what? I just want to say this. We don't know what's going on with her, and that's why I really wasn't saying too much. And I kind of like, I don't like that sort of stuff, Susan, as you know. That's why I really wasn't saying too much. But
Yeah.
it's your channel. We don't know what's going on with her. You know what I mean? There could be an underlying cause. There could be an underlying reason behind that. That's why I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to her very nice in the chat
She's
and
always
say,
been nice.
listen,
She's always been nice to me. So
I was trying to tell her, listen, this is what Susan would like.
right,
We're here on Susan, so just don't talk about it no more. Drop
right,
it,
right.
please. And she just kept and kept and kept. But I
Yeah.
mean, Susan, don't talk about what happened before, why you had to private your live, is what I was talking about.
Well, it's just a few people that asked me why did I start a new live. I said I had to privatize one.
That's all you gotta say. I had a private, but
Mhm.
don't say why because nobody knows what happened with Sierra. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
no
people
Right.
worries.
don't need to know that because then they'll try to look for it. You don't need that.
No, they can't find it. It's totally privatized.
Okay. Well, I just want I'm trying to protect Sierra. That's
No,
all.
I know, I
Thank
know.
you, Robin. I
People
appreciate
can
it.
be nasty, you know.
Yeah, I know. But Sierra, since you live up in Boston, I've been following Karen Reed case. Have you been following it?
Following who?
The Karen Reed case that's in your neighborhood.
Oh, you talking about the Boston cop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I
Okay.
don't know. There's something fishy going on there.
Yeah, I was wondering what since you live there, what your opinion is on that.
I mean, I don't think. I think she's involved in it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I think she's involved in it. I think she's trying to do like, I don't know. I mean, just the way the whole thing, is going and everything like that. I think she was involved in that.
But what do
And
you think?
a lot of the people on the job think the same thing, if you know what I'm talking about.
A lot of people on what job? On the police?
Yeah, in the department. Sorry, I'm talking like them. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, I have a lot of family in police, in law enforcement.
I do too. I do too.
Okay. What bothers me about the whole thing, though, Sierra,
Yeah.
is you'll have to watch the whole trial being done. Like I read a lot of the court papers and stuff that was public that
Right.
hasn't been brought out in the case yet.
Right.
But there's like witness testimonies and stuff like that that was public for the
Mhm.
public to see before the trial started.
Right.
What bothers me, if my loved one, who, like I said, are in law enforcement, something happened to them like that on somebody's lawn,
Right.
okay? Nobody was there at the time anymore. This woman come back to the scene, okay?
Right.
She finds him on somebody else's lawn.
Right.
My question is this. Wouldn't you want, like I would want personally, a full, complete investigation of what happened to my loved one?
Yeah, most definitely.
And it
I mean,
bothered
that
me.
goes without saying. That's common sense.
It bothered me that the police, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've watched and what I've seen and what I've read, did not do a complete, thorough investigation. to come to that conclusion. That's what worries me. I want the right person, and whoever did it should go to jail. I want that person to go to jail. I want justice.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They didn't put no crime scene tape up. They collected evidence in red Solo cups, not like forensic stuff.
Right.
They searched in a couple hours and they closed the whole scene.
But state police is involved in it too.
Yeah, the FBI
Okay,
is
and you know what? The stadies are usually good about that. They make sure the I's are dotted and T's are crossed.
right. And in the beginning, the district attorney and everybody, they didn't want the FBI at all there
Okay, yeah,
involved.
yeah.
Okay, but usually when you would want something like that, if it's another officer, but now the FBI is investigating the state police. They handed over.
Yeah, Massachusetts State Police is usually like on point with everything.
Yeah, they handed over. Now, a lot of that's not going to be able to be brought into the case, only certain parts of it.
Right.
But they handed over to the prosecutor and the defense 3,661 sculpatory evidence to them in reference to their investigation into how the investigation was handled. That don't sound good.
No. And if the FBI, I haven't really, some of it I haven't watched. Like I haven't been religiously been following it like that.
Yeah, I've been watching.
But I just know what people are talking about on the job. I have family in the department, and I just know what people are saying. You know they're gonna know now based on what's coming to everybody else, and people that actually worked with him and actually knew him and are in the department. You know they know they know. I'm sure they know what happened.
Well, if everything was done on the up and up, they would know what happened, and I'm sure they want justice for their fallen brother.
Right.
But the officer whose house that he was murdered on.
Right.
Nobody came out of the house or called the police. I mean, nobody did anything. Like, if you have a fallen officer on your lawn, and the fire trucks and the police and everybody's out there at 5:30 in the morning, don't you think somebody would? I mean, I know where I live; they would all come out and look.
I'm really surprised about that. I'm really surprised about that.
And he's a first responder. Nobody came out to try to aid, check on him, or anything. That bothered me.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. I'm really surprised at the stadies because they usually do a better job. And now that the FBI's is involved in it, some heads are gonna roll.
Well, the state wasn't there the first day, though, when they first went there. I think they started the next day.
Right.
But they weren't there in the beginning.
But they got a top notch forensics. They have top, crime scene investigators. State police is known to have
absolutely
the best. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, but they didn't call anybody out.
I don't understand.
That's what bothers me. See,
yeah,
like they have top notch. So in 2 hours or 3 hours, they close the scene. They don't call the FBI in. They don't have crime scene investigators come out. That bothers me.
Robin, they're going to find out what happened. And some heads are going to roll because people didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't do their job to the best of their capability. And they took shortcuts and whatnot and didn't make sure the I's were dotted and T's were crossed. So they're going to find out everything. Some heads are going to roll.
It just bothers me so bad because I feel so bad for that family. And if she's found innocent, that family's not going to have any justice for their son. That kills me. Mm-hmm. Why rush through something like that and not do it properly when it's a fallen officer. Nobody even called in that it was a fallen officer.
Right, and it was like some shoddy work, and it's like I've watched a couple of it, and she seems to think she's gonna get off.
Well, she knows. She knows what the defense has, and the defense has everything the FBI has,
Right.
and she's just not going to speak. She just feels confident
Mm-hmm.
that it was done wrong. She wants. I mean, she has multiple sclerosis. She had 8 surgeries on her stomach. She's got colitis. She has a lot of medical problems, and she wants justice for him. But she doesn't want. I mean, it could be you or me
Right.
that we're framed for something that we didn't do. If it wasn't done, if they did a proper job, they could have ruled it out. If that state police officer knew the family that lived in that house so well, he should have, said, "I can't do this case. Give another officer here."
Right, because there's a conflict of interest.
Exactly. There's a lot of things that were mistakes. You can't take them back. You can't put the toothpaste back in the the tube once it's out. But it's just too much. That bothers me. Um, I can't see. I mean, I've watched reconstructive people who are lawyers who do motor vehicle accidents and stuff like that. Who have experts on their show just to go over the evidence, like because
They
the
do,
evidence,
yeah, they do a reenactment. They reconstruct the whole. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
right. So one of these lawyers, she's a New York lawyer. She had somebody come on, and they were discussing because that's like her specialty. She does, like court cases, like motor vehicles and stuff like that. So she had an expert come up just to talk about it, like what does this person think about going forward in a car, okay, and then going what they say, 60 feet forward in the car, then hitting reverse and going backwards 60 feet at 24.5 miles an hour and hitting him. Okay. What would happen? He would probably be underneath the car, not thrown 10 feet.
He was in a snowbank, right?
They found him 10 feet into the yard.
Well, yeah, it was like, but there was a lot of snows, wicked a lot, like a lot of snow, right?
Not at that time. At the time that would have happened, that when she was there was like 3 or 4 inches.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't until the heavy snow. I looked at the weather forecast and everything. A lot of people looked at that stuff. The heavy snow actually started after 3, 4 o'clock that morning.
Okay.
So then, like, they did have a period. You know how the snow goes in Boston.
Yeah,
You
I
get
know how this.
periods where it's
Yeah,
slow, and then
right.
boom, you
There's
get
like
hit
a
with
lull,
like
and then all of a sudden, you never know. Yeah.
right, and then it got worse throughout that whole entire day. But they had 4 officers on scene, search for hours that property. They found no evidence. All they had, they used 4 Solo cups, beer cups, and they got 6 drops of blood. They scooped up into the snow and put them in red Solo cups.
That's not like the regular. That's not the norm. That's not the way they should have did it. The way they processed the scene. That's not how they should have done it.
Yeah, well, like you probably watched Duty Ron with Ed Wallace on there. He does CSI work.
Right.
I
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
Yeah, I watch him. He talks about forensic how it's supposed to be done. So they did that, and then one sneaker was missing. They didn't find it, and they found like broken glass, a couple pieces of broken glass from the glass he was holding, but they found no tail light at all as they searched for hours. Then they brought a snowblower out and blowed the snow to look for things in the snow, and they
Right.
didn't find nothing.
I mean,
Every officer who was on scene said they did not see any tail light or anything.
Something doesn't add up. I mean, and you know they're gonna get the FBI is gonna get to the bottom of it. You know they're gonna find out everything. They're gonna.
So
I'm
that's
just I'm just really surprised at the state police. I'm really surprised, like really surprised, because
I,
Massachusetts has the top notch. The states is like top notch. Mass state troopers are like the best. I'm really
and
surprised.
they have no pictures of the crime scene.
That's strange in itself.
No pictures of where the body was. No pictures of anything.
Yeah, that's shoddy. That's shoddy police work.
Something is really wrong. I don't know. I mean, I hope the prosecutor comes up with more so than he's been showing. He only has two pictures of the house that looks like they were taken who knows when. There's no date, no time on it, nothing. That's all he showed so far was two pictures of a house, that address. Oh, and four of the police officers that got brought in, the FBI had called in their own grand jury with every single witness on this case.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been to like two grand juries already. The one that, to start the case that have her arrested. And then the FBI has handled their own. They have their
What,
own.
Robin? What county? What county are they having? What county is the trial on? In
Canton.
that's Norfolk County. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
All right. Well, that's where
It
the.
explains it. It explains it. It's Norfolk County. It's not Suffolk County. It's Norfolk County. That's the South Shore. It's Norfolk County. Canton is. That's yeah.
That's the town where the accident happened. I
Yeah.
don't know much about your area up there, so.
That's in the suburbs. That's right outside of Milton. It's the next town over from Milton.
All I know is that the officers whose house it was in front of, his name is Brian Albert, and Donnie Wahlberg did a TV special with him called Boston Finest, like 10 years ago, whatever.
What's the name?
Boston Finest.
Boston Finest. Yeah, I know Donnie. I know Donnie personally. I went to school with him.
Yeah, well, he did the TV series.
Yeah, I
Called,
remember.
do you remember that? Because I had a look at it, go back.
I
Quite
remember.
a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I was just curious what you thought. It's like on day 5 of the trial, so I didn't know if you were following.
I haven't been watching it like religiously, but I need to start. I was watching it and then I stopped.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
just like
you need to take a break from YouTube.
Yeah, well, that's why I took a break from everything else, and I'm only watching that right now.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be in the drama of everything else. Sometimes watching this is better than being on other stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I really want to see this guy get justice, but I also don't want to see an innocent person go to jail.
Right.
Because I'm thinking that could be me, you, or anybody, right?
So they only have one suspect. That's it.
She's arrested. She's been charged with second-degree murder.
Yeah.
She's fighting for her life right now.
I saw when her defense lawyer and then the prosecutor were talking to the judge, and it was like really early in the trial, like really early in the early stages.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just sitting there, and she seemed confident to me, like, I got this.
Well, I think she has a lot of faith in her attorneys and what they have and the stuff that the FBI gave. See, and it's very weird also that her attorney plus the district attorney both asked this judge for a continuance of this trial. In other words, hold it off. Okay. Until the FBI is finished with what they're doing. They finish out the whole, what they're doing. because the state trooper is what do they call it? IA or AI. He's being investigated through internal affairs. That's it.
Oh, internal affairs.
Yeah. It's not the whole state
It's a
police.
motion. It's a motion for Is it a
Continuance of the
It's
trial.
it's a continuance, right? But they try to get it postponed, like for a certain, like to push the date back.
Ahead, yeah, ahead. They want until both of, like I said, both sides asked that from the judge,
Okay, cracking asses.
and the judge said, "No, we're going to keep going with this."
I'm surprised.
That's so weird, right?
Yeah, I am surprised.
I mean, that would be fair to
Well,
everybody.
I'm sure the FBI is gonna look at that state trooper, and they're gonna dig into his, they're gonna dig into his character, his time on the job, everything. They're gonna dig into all that.
Right, and like I said, all the state police could be excellent there. Okay, it might
All
be
it
one
takes
or
is
two,
one bad apple. I know.
like the Long Island serial killer.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Those two people went to jail in the beginning of that case
Mm.
because of their criminality involved in that, which delayed those girls getting any justice for 10 years.
That's horrific. Oh my gosh, that is horrific. That whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, I back the blue 100,000%.
So don't I?
But some now once in a while you'll get a bad apple just
I
Oh,
like
know.
yeah.
any career.
Sometimes you have. Sometimes you have. I mean, I know a lot in BPD that are on the take, but then you
Mhm.
get the ones that are genuine and sincere, and they want to do the job to the best of their capability. They genuinely
Right,
care about the people. But
right,
then you get the ones that just want to get paid because they feel like they don't make enough money.
right. But listen, I didn't mean to take over your whole thing. This might be boring other people in the
No,
chat,
it's not.
No,
It's
it's
not.
fine.
but because other people might not be following, might not be interested. So I was just curious since you live there, in that area. I don't know anything about Canton or Boston.
Well, Boston is Boston, and Canton is a suburb of Boston on the South Shore.
So it's like a suburb off the sides of Boston.
Yeah, Boston has 15 cities and towns that make up Boston, and then
Mhm.
you have the North Shore and the South Shore, and Canton is on the South Shore. It's the next town over from Milton. Dorchester is the end. Mattapan and Dorchester are the end of Boston. Then it goes into Milton. Then it goes into Canton, and then the other towns.
Mm.
So
Well, I do know that
a lot of rich people live in Canton.
a lot of what?
A lot of upper class people live in Canton.
Oh, I see. I know that I think it was the captain of the police department
Hmm.
lived across the street from this house. Was it where it happened?
Of which department?
Of Canton Police.
Oh, Canton Police.
Yeah, the
That's
captain
odd.
of that police department lived across the street where this body was found.
Mm.
On the other
Really, I'm so sorry to hear about that, lovely.
on the other
And, and,
officer's
and he
lawn.
and he has no involvement, like he's not cooperating, he's not helping out or anything.
Well, nobody had cameras on. There was no
And
video of anything.
he's a captain of Canton Police, and he didn't have a Ring doorbell or anything on his house.
No video.
That's
No.
strange.
There's just too many things. Like, why isn't it? I mean, you listen. My brother-in-law is police. You better believe they have stuff to protect them.
Hmm.
To
Oh, yeah.
all kinds of cameras.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, how could you? Whether it was the storm, maybe where it wasn't visible, but there's no footage. So they
Yeah,
have.
it's shoddy police work. I mean, and the FBI is gonna catch it, whatever it is.
It's just so many like obscurities of the
Okay.
whole thing.
I'll do that now.
It's really weird.
I know it is. Now I have to stop following it again. Now you have me interested in it again.
Well, like I didn't like. I was following it like a lot of the stuff that was in the public that was coming out as far as like all the witness testimonies. All right,
Right.
by the state officer who did the investigation. None of them were put on videotape. None of them were video. None of them were video or audio, and none of the witnesses signed their statements.
But they all wear body cams, don't they? All wear body cams though.
No, they don't. No,
Mandatory.
they can't. No,
I
they,
think
it's not
it's
afforded.
mandatory.
They
That's
they it's
it.
not there. They said that it's not in their budget. None of them have body cams.
Canton Canton is a upper class area, and they have a lot of wealthy people in that town.
Nobody had body cams. There's no body cam footage, just the dash cams of the cars. That's all they have. It's I don't know. There's no evidence. That's what I'm saying. Besides a guess that she backed into him and did this and threw him 10 to 12 feet onto the lawn at 12:30 at night. And people were at this party and people left that party after 12:30. Nobody saw this guy's body on the front lawn when they left. Between 12:30 and 5:30 when he was found.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like people looking the other way or something. It doesn't, it sounds fishy.
Unless his body wasn't out there at 12:30 when
And it was
everybody left.
placed, and it was moved or something.
I wonder if there was a fight on that front lawn. And
On the grass out front.
yeah, like they had a party inside that two of them went outside and got into a fight. That makes more logical sense to me that he went in the house, somebody beat him up, then they brought him outside. That does, you know what I mean? That's what I'm wondering, but who knows? I don't know. That makes more sense. And the person who plowed the road, the state officer said that the road wasn't plowed, but the defense got they contacted another officer, retired officer from another county or whatever, to go talk to the plowing company and the people to find out who plowed that night. And they found the person that plowed. They said they plowed at 2:30. There was nobody there, and they plowed. They went down there for 3:30, and they couldn't plow because there was another car sitting out where that body was found at 3:30. So they didn't go down and try to attempt to plow at 3:30. But her
Yeah,
body wasn't there at 2:30, huh?
because when it snows, they usually have plows go out at a certain time because they want to get it before it gets too, there's too much.
Mm-hmm.
They have, there's a certain way that they do it, but
Mm-hmm.
because they don't want it, too much of accumulation out there, they plow and then they put the salt all over the place and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. I mean, it sounds fishy, a lot of it. I just feel like I don't know.
So how come he didn't find the plow people, but the defense had another officer from another department go talk to people over there and talk to the person that was plowing that night?
Hey, KK.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Something's funny with the state officer.
What must state trooper?
Yeah, the one who was investigating it. I don't know why, but it just
So
don't.
are you referring to, okay, you talking about the trooper who's being investigated by
Yes.
IA right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's probably covering up something. If he's under investigation now, was it prior to this he was already under investigation? Or he's
No,
just being investigated now?
no, because the FBI, uh, because it was an officer, I guess they try to figure out. They had a reconstruction of, like, through Quantico and everything, of that accident, and could that accident happen that way?
And I bet you the governor called in the FBI too.
So
Governor Haley. It wouldn't surprise me if Governor Haley didn't call in the FBI.
I don't know, but I know that the FBI said that that what you call it, that it, by their reconstruction, it doesn't appear to be a car, motor vehicle accident that could have happened. The way when they had their Quantico from the FBI do the reconstruction, and that's going to be coming into evidence for the court trial. They are allowing that to come in.
Okay.
So that we'll find out what that says, because they won't tell the public anything, as that'll be revealed during the trial.
Right. They're not, because they can't jeopardize their case.
Right, but this was given. 3,600 pages were given to defense. I was given to the prosecutor of the investigation of the investigation. I mean, this, like, 10 years or 15 years, you never hear of the FBI investigating an investigation. It's just not something that happens.
But because
So,
it's an officer involved, and this other cop trooper is IA is already involved, and if he has a history of some sketchy work, and he's been um under IA before, that's a red flag.
yeah, I don't know if he ever was before, but I know
If all they got to do is pull his file. All they got to do is pull his file. All that is, they can find out whatever they want. FBI.
Oh, and him and another investigator, their phones and their evidence is not available. It's gone.
They can track all that down, though.
Oh yeah, the FBI will be able to.
They can have records pulled. They can get all the information. Nothing is they can get whatever they want. Everything will be accessible to them.
I guess they got new phones or something. There's a lot of weird stuff. All I know is
The phones they had at the when this took place, when this occurred, they no longer have those phones.
something happened to those phones and they got new ones. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
that's why there's no pictures.
Yeah, right. That's fishy in itself.
That's what
Come
I
on
said.
now. That's
Forget about
common
what happened in the
sense.
house. It's just the investigation bothers me the way it was handled.
Right.
There's no crime scene people on the scene. Forensic. They have the top forensic people could have went out there.
Massachusetts. I mean, the state police is the top. They have top crime scene investigators.
Yeah, that in New York, and nobody went in the house. Nobody went in the house. Nobody got a warrant to go in the house to check. Where's his other shoe? Did he ever go in the house? Where she dropped him off? Nobody investigated the house. It's weird. Anyway,
Who are they? Who do they? I mean, I know I've seen some of it, but it's just that girl. That's the only one. That's suspect.
they just arrested her right away. I mean, they just
She the
didn't.
girl, and she the girlfriend.
She was girlfriend. She has her own house. She doesn't live in
Yeah.
Canton. She lives in another area. She has her own house. She has a good job. She was helping him raise his nephew and niece. It's a really sad story because his sister and brother-in-law passed away, and he was raising his nephew and niece.
That's very honorable.
And he
So
took on those children, so they lost him too. It's just very sad.
yeah, it is sad. It
I
is sad.
feel bad for the family. So
I know the whole situation.
There's one brother left now.
But you know, the FBI will get they're amazing. Some the way they work, the FBI,
Hmm.
they'll find out everything.
Yeah, I have family in that too.
You do. Yeah, they
Uh-huh.
will.
They'll get to the bottom of it.
And you know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just it's fishy. Just listen to, you know, the whole thing. I mean, it's just fishy. The whole
But I
thing.
mean, if a body is on someone's front lawn,
Hey, Pass is a member for 1 month. Thank you,
and
Pass.
Thank you.
you know the girlfriend dropped them off, but
Right.
yet she was dropping them off for a party at this house.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't the officers get a warrant just to go in the house and check it?
True.
That's that bothers me.
Maybe they attempted that, and the captain of the Canton police felt like they were overstepping, or you know, you don't even know what words were conversation was exchanged. You don't know what he said, and you don't know who he knows. If you get my drift, you don't know
Yeah,
who he knows. He could have made this. He could have squashed. He could have squashed some things. It didn't even reach that point. You know what I mean?
God, I hate to think like that. I mean, he didn't
But
even
you
come
have
out
to
of the
think like
house.
that. But you have to. You have to think like that because he's a captain of the police department. They got, you know, they're on the job for so many years and they have connections all over the place. You know what I mean? He's probably
Hmm.
got connections like on the Mass State Police. I bet you 10 to 1 he does.
But it wasn't his lawn; it was the neighbor across the street.
I don't know.
But
Oh, yeah, but I bet you he knows them and whatever. You know how that goes.
yeah, that's true too. But like I said, the whole thing is like you would think, all right, and you don't know what happened to an officer. They're on the front lawn of somebody's house. There's an officer living in the house. The first thing you would think an officer would think is this, like, even though they're off duty, you're still supposed to handle it like a fallen officer. You would think they're thinking like, what if somebody, hurt this guy and they're gonna hurt people in that house
Right,
because there's another officer in there. They
right.
didn't even come out of the house to check. I mean, how is it like up in your area? If you have fire department, first aid, and 4 cop cars outside your house, do people come out and look, see what's going on
Yeah, I know I would. I always do. I'm nosy.
at 5:30 in the morning?
I don't. I'm a light sleeper. You can drop something and I wake up. So if you see lights flashing, of course you're gonna wake up.
I mean, all those lights, all those people. And then
Okay, Roxy.
a second ambulance came because they had her. They said she was too hysterical, so they sectioned her 12, whatever that is, to put her in the hospital, or she could have hurt herself.
Oh, I yeah, you can't say it on YouTube. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so they sectioned her.
Yeah, they, yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah. And she just found him. She was doing CPR on him. At that point, she still had his blood on her face. She was hysterical. I don't know.
So they're charging her. They're
It,
charging her.
she's on trial for this murder. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I
they
mean,
it's not vehicle I guess vehicle homicide.
vehicular.
Yeah, but they have her under murder one.
But they must have some other evidence that they're not, you know, they're not revealing all their cards, and they can't. They have to keep them close to the vest because, you know, you know how it is. You got to be careful. That's why a lot of times when when the media, the reporters, whoever tries, you know, they say they're going to give
Hey,
a conference.
Marco.
They're going to give a conference, and they only release so much information, and they're close-lipped about it because they don't want to reveal all that. They don't want to reveal all their cards. They keep it close to the vest, you know, because they want to gather all the facts and all the evidence, and they don't want to do anything to jeopardize the case.
Mm-hmm. Well, as I said, I just have to watch, see what happens.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to watch it. Now,
That's
as a
all.
matter of fact, I was looking at some of it today earlier, but then I stopped because I had to take care of I had to do some stuff.
Yeah,
So
they're only having
it's on
half.
Court TV, right?
Yeah, Court TV. A lot of channels are covering it. But they're having 2 days a week is half days, and then 2 days a week I think are full days for court.
Wow.
So, all right, Susan, I probably bored your whole chat.
No, not at all.
Susan, do you think it's interesting?
Yeah, I think there's a cover up. Yeah.
I say the same thing. There's something fishy going on.
Mm.
I
But that's
just don't.
but the FBI is top notch. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I just, I
Hey,
mean,
Purple, how are you doing, lovely?
I just don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Like you said, what it's going to be. All the see, I didn't look at everybody's everything because I want to have an open mind.
Right.
So I know there's a lot of stuff out there that was put out in the public, as far as records, like witness testimony and stuff like that. But I don't want to look at that. I want to see it as if it's being presented as the jury
With
would.
the fresh set of eyes. I know what you're
Right,
saying.
right.
Right.
There's a lawyer covering it, Emily D. Baker. She don't know anything about the case, so she's following it as if she's a juror. She wants to see same way I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But she explains the legal parts, when she covers a case.
She gives a legal analysis. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
what's
doing
that
good,
mean?
honey. Had a great day. Fantastic weather over here for once in his life. My
Mm.
God.
Well,
You
I'm
know.
glad everything got straightened out for you with everything,
Yeah.
Susan.
Yeah.
Like I said, I try to tell the lady, it's Susan's channel. She already made her decision, so stop talking about it. But that's all I could say.
Yeah, no, that's all privatized and all that.
All right.
We can probably, smudge the name out, so to speak, because it was on panel. It wasn't on.
Yeah, don't talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
She's talking
Yeah.
about the person that was in the chat.
Talk
Oh,
about the person in the chat,
Pink
Susan.
Brother.
Yes.
Yeah, he disrespected Katie and
Yes.
lots of people. And I did block her. I know Purple has a lot more patience than me.
I don't know anything about this woman. I mean, I never met this
I
woman
mean,
before.
I felt
I don't
bad.
either.
That's why I wasn't saying anything. I felt bad because you never know. I mean, you never know what's going on with the person. So sometimes you have to handle people with kid gloves. Sometimes you have to.
Well, we did for about an hour, and Katie came up and explained a lot, and then
Mm-hmm.
and I know she does her channel, like it's called Actual Factual, and I know she always has receipts for everything, to be quite honest. And this girl doesn't mess about,
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said, everybody can have an opinion of somebody, but like Sierra said, no one knows what someone's going through.
Yeah, I know.
So I try to handle people with kid gloves in the chat.
It seems
And
like an obsessive disorder, probably.
I don't know. I'm no doctor.
Maybe I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know what her situation is. We don't know her
No.
status. We don't. You know what I mean? That's why you
But
have
the
to be
problem
really
I
careful.
had, and I'll be honest, the problem I had is she kept bringing Purple up, and I would really appreciate it if she didn't do it like that. She was
Right.
almost trying to put me and Purple head to head, and I said, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, well, a
Sorry,
lot of that
but,
came from people coming on panel explaining to you all the different places she's been on. That's what brought that up, I think. If people didn't come up and say all the places she's been.
See, and I don't like when people do that. That's why I really wasn't saying a whole lot.
Right, that added to it. I was just trying to talk to her in chat and tell her, I understand this how you feel about. She was just going after Magpie. So I was just
she
trying.
even had past timed out. I mean, who times out past?
I know.
He's such a nice guy. I mean, come on now.
He is a nice
She
guy.
doesn't. She didn't have a wrench to time out anybody.
No, no, not time him out. I'm using the wrong words. Excuse me.
Uh,
Block. You know where you can personally block a person,
Yeah, you
Robin?
can block people. There's a way you can just go and hide them so you don't see them.
but that won't block them from your channel.
No, I didn't
I
block her
don't.
from my channel, but what was going on was she had so many people blocked, they couldn't see what she was even writing unless I highlighted it.
Right, because she wanted just to not argue with them, which is a good thing to do, so that you could see it. But she was only giving her side to you, and
Right.
they could do the same with her. So like that doesn't continue the argument that way. But that's not going to stop the problem if the problem continues.
No.
Right. I mean,
You
it
know,
is, and the bottom line, it's Susan's channel and Susan's rules and regulations.
and her
So,
decisions.
right,
That's what I
exactly,
told her.
right.
That's all I
So,
told her. Susan already made a decision. Susan makes her decision about Magpie. Susan knows what she's doing. Stop talking about it. Let it go. Just
Just
let it
leave
go.
me, yeah.
Let it go.
She
Let
tried to
it
put
go.
she tried to put me in purple head to head, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. No.
Well, like I said, those other people came up and talked about what she does in all the other channels, so
Yeah.
that brought that up. But before that, I don't think she said anything about that. It wasn't until then. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm only responsible for myself.
Right, purple. That's the way I feel the same way.
But you have a good evening, everybody. I dropped down
yeah,
before
Robin, I'm
I was
now.
gonna go
Now I'm
before,
curious
but
to see. I'm gonna have to go back and.
yeah, I saw you were coming back up. I was leaving, and then I saw you come back up. I said, "Oh, let me just ask you quick," and it wound up being me going on and on about the case
No, that's
You're
fine.
all, Robin,
That's
you're all
fine.
right.
because
That's fine.
I'm so interested in it. So, all right, you have a good one.
Take care. You take
Bye,
care.
Robin.
God
All
bless. Be
right, bye bye.
safe.
All right,
Take
bye
care.
bye.
All right.
Peen talk. What's that?
Um,
So did I know Styles? It's very interesting.
yeah, it's very. Robin is very knowledgeable. She's well into the true crime stuff, big time. And someone came in and said Susan doesn't do true crime. Well, if someone wants to talk about it, it's called Let's Talk. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a giveaway on that one. So that's just being a dumbass and all themselves. Even writing that in my chat is stupid. If like it is, once I know who's coming on panel, if they want to talk about something, they're welcome to talk about it. Uh, you know, no, Robin, you didn't. You were good. I mean, you're very interesting to listen to. Actually, that's why I stayed quiet. Because I wanted to hear what Robin had to say. To be honest on it, because Robin does know her stuff,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes on the true crime side of things. Um, and it's called a Let's Talk channel. No, generally I don't do true crime, but if someone wants to come up and talk about something, they're more than welcome to do so.
It was interesting. Now I need to start watching it again.
Yeah, because it's in your home area, I do believe.
Yeah. So well, yeah, it's in the state, but yeah.
Yeah.
But there's something fishy going on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think so. It seems like it's a weird
Some
cover
things
up.
are covered up. Some things are yeah. But
Mm,
but the FBI will they'll get to the bottom of it. They won't
definitely.
they won't miss a beat.
Definitely.
Roxy. You think so, Stars?
How could you ever be bored with USNJ Robin? No, not at all. Not at all. She knows her stuff. And then she has a lot of family in the police force as well. So, that piques her interest as well, obviously. Mm. And it's going to run it a little bit longer, just another little tad bit longer, and then I'm going to get off because it's like 1:45 here in the UK in the morning. But I appreciate everyone who has came in. Um, I will say this: I would appreciate if people kind of respect me and Purple's friendship and kind of back off on the silly comments. I'd appreciate if you could do that. I mean, I love having you all here. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it was a very enjoyable live. Yes, yeah, I'm getting sleep. It's 1:42 a.m. I wasn't meant to go for this length because I had to cut a different live, and it doesn't matter. I didn't expect to see on this length of time, even to be honest. But it is what it is. I'm not saying good night yet, Magpie. I'm not done just yet. I'm just trying to run the time a little bit. No, I know. Okay, fair enough. My days of going back and forth are well and done and dusted. I mean, believe me. I think life is way too short for the bickering and the silliness, and you know, it's just too. If you've been gone through what I've been through, you probably feel the same way. Um, when it comes to my physical health and stuff, I've been through hell and back. There was days when we used to talk crap, and me and Purple decided that we take 50% blame, and that's the end of that. And there's no more to be said. I mean, I'm not gonna rehash that to anybody at all.
That's between Susan and Purple.
Yeah,
But
enough's enough already. You know.
it's between you and Purple. That's the bottom line.
Okay. Full now. I can what? Okay. Pixie Truth is all full of food and coffee and whatnot. And this time, it's kind of funny because the time zones are so different, guys. I mean, in America, you're hours backwards from us. Then we're slightly forward. In Australia, well, hell, they're in their morning and all now.
And they're in their other season too. They're on the opposite
Oh
season.
yeah, they're going to
Fall
autumn.
or winter.
They're going to autumn. Well, they call it autumn.
Oh, they're in autumn, and then they're going into winter. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
because we're gonna be in summer soon.
Right. That's the only thing we have in common with the States is we go into the summertime and the springtime together, more or less. Whereas people from Australia, well, when we're freezing our backsides off, they're out suntanning, so to speak. you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got an espresso too. Hi before it kicks in. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't drink coffee this late. I'll be.
No, I don't drink coffee either because I'm a total insomniac. So I suffer very bad insomnia.
Oh, you
I
do.
stay away from everything like that. and I do that totally deliberately. Hmm.
I had green tea earlier, but I can't handle coffee. I can't handle caffeine past a certain time.
Roxy, that's okay, hon. That's all right.
Rocco, come on now, please.
Yeah, Rocco, please, come on. Rocco, you're always asked to be unblocked, and every time she unblocks you, you go in there and look. I'm not going to talk about what goes on in other people's channels. I'm really not. I don't want anyone's channel being talked about over here unless, no. No, no, no. Mm-mm. I mean, Purple has an email. If you have a problem, you can email her. But I do see from experience now, Rocco, in fairness, every time she did unblock you, you would go in there, and whatever, like I said, I'm not getting involved in it. I really not. She shouldn't talk bad about people that are blocked. Well, Rocco's not my call. No, Purple, they're talking about it on your channel, honey. And I said, don't talk about anyone's channel because you have an email address. If they feel that they're unfairly blocked, they can email you. And your email is always up. So why they're saying it, why Rock was saying it here, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep the peace, Rocco. At the end of the day, I really, I don't understand why you're saying it here. You know, I witnessed it myself. She did unblock you a few times. That I know I've seen that Purple too. I have. Rocco won't even get up on panels. She just rants in the chat. I mean, if you wanted to go face to face with someone, you can jump on that link regardless if you're blocked or not. So, that's something to think about, Rocco. And again, this is not this is not anything got to do with me. Shouldn't I get blocked? I get it, but Rocco, I think, and I should be. I could be wrong, but Rocco hasn't said it over there. She's blocked. Well, there's not there's nothing I can do about that. That is Purple's channel. That's not my problem. I'm sorry, but that is not my problem. And why bring it up here? I don't know. Just because Purple's in here doesn't mean to say she's gonna go along and unblock you. And I know from watching, Rock, you've been given a lot of chances.
Well, maybe this is just a suggestion. Maybe Purple and Rocco and Purple can try to have a conversation and
But
see
Rocco won't go on panel.
why.
So
Why she doesn't have to show her camera.
she didn't have to show her face. No, not at all. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
Purple does have an overlay. And once again, I'd rather if it not be brought up here because it's not this channel's problem. That is something what's going on in a different channel. All the ways across the pond in the United States. Hey, Grace, how you doing,
hi,
lovely?
Fritz. Hi, hon.
That's not happening here. This is a different channel.
Well, that's between Purple and Rocco.
Right? I mean, Rocco can write her an email or something. I don't know. But I mean, at the end of the day, look, I'm going to finish this conversation by saying this. This is not my problem. No, 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 no. Purple doesn't always want people to show their face. Not all the time.
Well, I will say this. It is nerve wracking when you first come on a panel. It is. I will say that.
I know Purple has a few screens she can throw up. You just listen to your voice and boom, you're up. But as Chris said, she has over 1K subs now. You can use her channel or use what else was that? She said, Rocker, you can use mine along with Magpies. With mine is over 1K subs. Who aren't Purple's others you can hear. Right. I gotta love you and leave you guys. Once again, I appreciate everyone coming in. Please hit the thumbs up. Rocco, I'm not either purple. I'm not either purple. So that's that. I don't see the point in it being brought up here. I really don't. Second.
Take care, Lady Boom.
Take care, everybody. I'm gonna go. It's really late here in the UK. It's nearly 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, Susan. Take care, everyone. Have a good
I'll
night.
catch you all in the next
God
one.
bless. Sweet
Thank
dreams.
you all for your support. That was just Sierra. No, that was Sierra. See, Rocco, there you are. You're wrong. That was Sierra.
That was me, Rocco. I was saying good night. God bless. Take care, everyone. Sweet dreams. This was a good. These were good lives. Everyone just needs to get along. That's the bottom line. Life is too short.
Sierra, iterate once more that you were just saying good night to me on my WhatsApp because that was totally you. They're blaming that it's someone else, but it's not.
It's me, because I have problems with my phone.
If you want me to show messages, I will. I've nothing to hide.
That was me.
Right, I'll catch you on the next one, maybe Sunday or something. I don't know. Susan and the Seagulls, right? That was a good story, wasn't it? Very
Yes,
true
it
as well.
was. Life
I'm
was so.
so
That
I'm
was
I'm
fun.
so sorry I didn't catch it on cam. But no, that's Sierra. See, Rocco thinks I'm lying.
Rocco, that was me. Same situation that happened earlier, the same thing again. My phone's not used to all this activity.
Right, everybody, I'm going to say good night. God bless. Take care. We'll catch you on the next one, probably Sunday,
Right.
maybe,
Okay, good
or
night.
maybe not.
Good
All
night.
right, take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and supporting my channel. I really appreciate that.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
everyone
much.
for being here.
Bye, everybody.